there, Coaster Ghosters. This is Jared from Ghoster Coasters, and today we're going to be going over something a little different. I know you guys are used to seeing Cedar Fair related content from us, but there's some breaking news coming out of the Disney World. And when you speak about Walt Disney, the Disney World, the whole brand itself, you have to tread carefully and respect the history while also acknowledging what's going on right now. So stay tuned, guys. If you're new to the channel, which I'm sure some of you are because we don't do much Disney-related content up to this point, please feel free to leave a comment. We love talking to you guys about theme parks and all of these crazy rumors, predictions, all of it. Like the video and subscribe if you like what you see, because trust me, we have tons of content coming and we very much enjoy talking to all you guys about all this crazy theme park stuff. So stay tuned, guys. We're going to be going over some of the big breaking news coming up next. Alrighty, so some breaking news from late Sunday night. I mean, real late. I was sitting on Twitter just scrolling, laying around, but it has come to our attention that Bob Chapek is officially out at Disney. Alright, so credit goes to Scott Gustin on Twitter here. Breaking: Bob Iger is returning to Disney as CEO. Chapek out immediately. And that broke the internet. Last night, everyone was going crazy about that. There were celebrations everywhere. We were seeing videos from the parks. But apparently, the Disney board made an offer yesterday, and Bob Iger accepted in the morning with a low compensation package, and effective immediately, Bob Chapek was fired. So he did get a large severance package, but there is also a non-disclosure agreement in his termination agreement. So, as Jordy said, we probably won't be hearing what Bob Chapek thinks about all of this. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. How do you feel about this? Was it crazy? I know I'm not even the biggest Disney park goer, but this was wild news to me. I don't understand much of the business side of Disney, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I do. But as far as the theme parks go, there is so many issues that I've seen from just my firsthand experiences, and you shouldn't be able to go on YouTube and look up like Disneyland Magic Pass or whatever, Magic Bands, and then see a million videos on like what and how to use them. I don't think that's like the marketing purpose for them. You're supposed to know how to use these things when you go. It's supposed to be a fun experience, not a how much learning do I need to do before I go, let alone the reservation system. I mean, there's videos on videos on videos of how to use the reservation system, how to get reservations, how you can even get a queue line. And let's not even get into the empty queues while the virtual queues are maxed out at ridiculously long times. I mean, I've seen things 420 minutes, and that's like the lower end of the crazy I've seen. I've seen them up higher, and I feel like this was a move that was coming. So let us know what you guys think. We're going to share some more of the official releasing, some more tweets from this, so stay tuned. So, has anybody checked Robert Iger's LinkedIn? Because his Twitter now says the CEO of Walt Disney Company, not former. And here's where some of this gets pretty interesting. According to FT, senior Disney execs led a rebellion against Chapek in recent weeks. Christine McCarthy, chief financial officer, was among the executives who complained to the board. November 8th earning was apparently the final straw. So, it seems, I forget the name of the previous chief financial officer, but I've seen tweets saying that Chapek blamed her for the bad earnings on one of the previous investments they had. I'm going to have to try to find that because I know I'm speaking out of turn here because I don't know. But as far as it goes with that leading a rebellion, I heard that he was planning on blaming the earnings reports on her. And the previous chief financial officer obviously got replaced for her poor earnings. So she had been raising concerns for quite some time that Bob Chapek's ideas and plans weren't going to pan out how everyone expected them to. And there was apprehension clearly going on amongst the board and other members inside of Disney that led to this. Now, another interesting thing is it says, in a new filing, Disney says it exercised its right to terminate without cause the employment of Bob Chapek. And before we saw that Chapek had stepped down voluntarily when the news was first coming out. So I did find that quite interesting. It says he will obviously have separation benefits payable in accordance to the terms of his disclosed employment agreement. But I did find that interesting. Let me know what you guys think about that. Now, a little more breaking news. Kareem Daniel is out at Disney, and that was reported today. In an email to employees, Iger said the company will soon begin a reorganization of Disney Media and Entertainment Distribution. Daniel was the chairman of Disney Media and Entertainment Distribution. Dana Walden, Alan Bergman, Jimmy Pitero, and Christine McCarthy will be tasked with helping develop a more efficient and cost-effective structure. So, again, this kind of sounds like plans are already being in motion. A lot of people said a lot of things might not happen and changes may not come. I'm on the team of changes are coming. I don't think Iger would come back and take over a position for somebody that he helped get to that position if he didn't feel that there was wrongs that had been done along the way. Now, you guys can correct me if I'm speaking out of turn here, because I'm, again, not the biggest Disney park goer, and I don't know everything about Disney like a lot of these channels do. But I did find it quite interesting that the former, I mean, I know Steve Jobs did it plenty of times before he found his cook, but it's one of those things that you don't come back unless you clearly acknowledge there's something going on that you didn't agree with prior. And I know he probably got a little bored in retirement and whatnot, but the opportunity to come back came, and he jumped at it for a reason. So I feel like this is probably one of those cases where he's got some plans, and they're going to be implemented. Whether we see it immediately, that might not happen, but I mean, as you can see, there's already people being let go from the jobs, so I think some of these changes are going to come immediately. Let's get rid of these reservations, these virtual queues. Let's move on to the fun park experiences again, because I'll be honest with you guys, Disney wasn't attainable for somebody like me for the past few years. It just wasn't a trip that was even feasible. I mean, the cost, I understand the experience and what you're getting, but it just wasn't a feasible trip with all the things you had to learn in order to do it. The park reservation systems, magic bands, trying to figure out how to time virtual queues, learning when to wake up and get online and using numerous phones and computers. And, you know, it just, that's not what the park experience should be at the end of the day. And I know there's a lot of people out there who are mad that Chapek's gone because he did stand up for LGBTQ rights, and that I will never fault him for. But the fact of the matter is, the earnings reports are what matter to these people, and I think that's really what led into this because, as you can see, the theme park isn't the experience that Walt Disney envisioned. And I believe I can say that with all fairness because, at the end of the day, it was meant for everybody to be able to go to and enjoy and have good fun, and not to be some sort of learning experience and one of these long, drawn-out processes where you need to learn everything before you go to even have the chance to have a good time. So, let me know what you guys think. I did think this was very interesting. We're going to go ahead and link the official Bob Iger earnings release that came out today here at the end of the video because I know some people probably want to read through it like I did. It's a long report. Stay tuned. If you guys like what you heard, like, comment, subscribe. Please leave some comments on here, though. We would love to chat with you guys about this. This is very breaking news. Credit to everybody who's been up on Disney Twitter, updating everybody. Credit to Disney where credit's due. I mean, they made the changes, guys. They listened, it seems. Let's see if Robert Iger can bring back that experience and passion for the Walt Disney brand. Let me know what you guys think. Have a great night, everybody.